Before we wrap things up, let's take a moment to think about what the Vision Pro means for Apple's future. The first generation may not have been a mainstream success, but it was still one of the most ambitious products Apple has ever made. It's not just another headset. It's Apple's first step toward blending the physical and digital worlds. When we think about it that way, the Vision Pro isn't a failure. It's a foundation, a stepping stone towards something much bigger. Apple has always played the long game. When the first iPhone came out, it didn't have an app store, 3G, or even basic features like copy and paste. But within 2 years, it reshaped the entire world of smartphones. So when we look at the Vision Pro, we might be seeing the same kind of evolution. It's expensive, bulky, and a little impractical for daily use today, but this is how every major shift begins. Slowly, quietly, with early adopters paving the way. The Vision Pro 2 could be where things start to get exciting. With the M5 chip, Apple is giving it the kind of raw power that will make it faster, smoother, and more efficient. We could see apps that push mixed reality even further. Think of design studios using it for real-time 3D modeling, or doctors performing virtual simulations with near-zero lag. And as developers continue to experiment, we'll see software that can make this headset more practical for average users too. But of course, there's still that big barrier: the price. $3,500 is simply too high for most people. Apple knows this, and that's why the Vision Air could be the real turning point. If they manage to launch it around $1,500, it might finally give the average user a reason to try it. Imagine having access to a lighter, cheaper version that still offers spatial computing, entertainment, and immersive work experiences, without breaking the bank. Now, Apple's biggest challenge isn't just cost. It's perception. Right now, most people still don't see why they need a mixed reality headset. It's not like a phone or a laptop. It doesn't feel essential yet. Apple needs to change that story, and that's probably what the next few years will be about. They'll need to show how the Vision line can make life easier, not just more futuristic. For example, being able to sit at your desk and see all your apps floating in space, or watch a full-size movie on a virtual 100-inch screen from your couch. Those are the kinds of experiences that can make mixed reality feel useful. And when Apple Intelligence finally integrates fully into the Vision line, that's where everything will come together. Imagine putting on your Vision Air and saying, "Hey Siri, show me my schedule," and instantly seeing your calendar floating in front of your eyes. Or asking Siri to summarize your emails while you're cooking and having the text appear in your peripheral vision. This is where we move from technology that just entertains to technology that actually assists. The Vision Pro 2 might also bring small but important improvements, like better comfort, lighter materials, and longer battery life. These may sound like minor upgrades, but for something you wear on your face, they can make a world of difference. Apple knows that for the Vision line to succeed, people must want to wear it for hours, not minutes. So every gram saved, every extra hour of battery life, and every improvement in cooling counts. Now, when we look beyond 2025, the roadmap becomes even more exciting. The XR glasses in 2028 and 2029 could be Apple's most important move yet. That's when we'll likely see mixed reality truly become mainstream. Glasses that look and feel like regular eyewear, but connect seamlessly to your iPhone, giving you augmented information, navigation, and even live translation right in front of your eyes. That's the kind of product that can change everything. But getting there will take time. The Vision Pro is the laboratory. It's where Apple experiments. The Vision Air will be the bridge, bringing the technology to a wider audience. And finally, the XR glasses will be the destination, where spatial computing becomes part of daily life. Some people say Apple is late to the AR/VR party. Meta, Samsung, and others have been working on headsets for years. But Apple isn't trying to win the race to release something first. They want to release something better. That's been their strategy for decades. Whether it was the iPod, the iPhone, or the Apple Watch, Apple has always entered an existing market and then redefined it. The Vision lineup might just be their next big leap. There's also something fascinating about how Apple approaches hardware and software together. While competitors often rely on partnerships, Apple builds both. That gives them an edge in creating deeply integrated experiences. For instance, FaceTime and spatial video on the Vision Pro already shows how powerful this can be. Talking to someone feels almost physical, as if they're sitting right across from you. Imagine what this will feel like once more people own Vision devices. It could redefine virtual communication. But again, all of this depends on one thing: adoption. Apple needs more people to try it. Maybe that's why they're expanding the Vision lineup globally, introducing smaller versions, and offering enterprise solutions for industries like healthcare, design, and education. The more people use it for real-world tasks, the faster the Vision ecosystem will grow. If we think about it, the Vision Pro isn't just another Apple product. It's the start of a new platform. Just like macOS and iOS shaped personal computing and mobile computing, Vision OS could be the foundation for spatial computing. Developers will build apps that take advantage of space, motion, and depth. Artists will use it for immersive creativity. Educators will create new ways to teach complex ideas. It's the beginning of a whole new category, and we're just witnessing its first few steps. Of course, it's not all perfect. There are still issues to solve: motion sickness, limited battery, heavy design, and the lack of clear content made specifically for Vision OS. These are all real challenges, but every new technology faces them. The first smartphones had poor cameras and short battery life. The first electric cars had tiny range. The same pattern is repeating here. The exciting part is seeing how quickly Apple can iterate. By the time we reach the Vision Pro 3 or Vision Air 2, these problems might already gone. The devices will get lighter, faster, cheaper, and more useful. That's the Apple way. Every generation improves quietly but consistently until suddenly everyone wants one. And let's not forget the entertainment potential. Watching movies in 3D space, playing immersive games, or even attending virtual concerts, all from your living room, is something only a few years ago sounded like science fiction. But now it's real. And with the M5 chip and future versions, that realism will only grow. Imagine watching your favorite show in a 360-degree view where the environment reacts to the sound. It's not just a screen anymore. It's an experience. Another thing to watch is how Apple might integrate the Vision lineup with other products. Think about the Apple ecosystem. How your iPhone unlocks your Mac or your Apple Watch tracks your health and syncs it with your phone. The Vision Pro 2 could become part of that same chain. You could glance at your virtual desktop, hand off files from your Mac in midair, or control your smart home just by looking at virtual switches around you. These are the kinds of seamless experiences Apple loves to create. As we move into 2026 and beyond, the future of Apple's Vision devices looks ambitious but promising. Whether it's the Vision Pro, Vision Air, or XR glasses, Apple is clearly betting on a future where computing is not confined to screens. It's a future where digital content merges naturally with the real world. So what should we expect next? Probably more refinement, better accessibility, and tighter integration with Apple Intelligence. When those elements come together, the Vision ecosystem will finally reach its full potential. By then, we might not even call it mixed reality anymore. It'll just be reality. And that's the fascinating part. The Vision Pro 2 might not be a must-buy for everyone, but it's a glimpse into what's coming. A hint of how Apple envisions our digital future. A future where we don't just use technology, we live inside it. So whether you're waiting for the Vision Air or dreaming about those XR glasses, one thing is clear: Apple isn't done yet. They've only just begun shaping the world of spatial computing. And as history shows, when Apple commits to something, it's only a matter of time before the rest of the world follows. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Apple's Vision roadmap, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next update. More exciting news is coming soon. Until next time, take care, stay curious, and keep exploring the future of tech.